Yes. Damn, that feel good. Hey. What's up with it? What's up with it, Jab Jamboree? Salute to my brother Ack. What's up with you? Yeah. Man, that feel good. We had to blow the dust off. Somebody say Throwback Thursday. Hey, Shaquila, my sister, a.k.a. Gertrude in the building. What's up with you, baby? Man, let me see if I can catch it real quick. Uh, uh, uh. I miss the Ohio-born player made. I'm sharp as razor blades. I'm the truth in the booth. You come to troll, catch this fade. Where you been? Come on in. I call you family. Now we can feel the vibe on this ride. Hit subscribe, tell a friend. Come on and come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You feel the vibe in this ride. Hit subscribe, tell a friend. Hey, Jab, that felt good, bro. Hey, you feel the vibe on this ride, hit subscribe, tell a friend. Come on. Jab said, I'm on the remix. What's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth. And this is indeed the Punch Junkie. Oh, excuse me. The Punch Junkie presents The Truth on Boxing. I am indeed, man, your host, Junior the Truth, man. Thank you all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it, man. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all, man. If I had a million tongues, man, I couldn't tell it all, man. Thank you all so very much, man. For taking the time to tune in. Whether you're tuning into the live stream, and you're catching the show live, or you are catching it in podcast format. If you're streaming live via the Junior the Truth YouTube channel, the Facebook page, or the Twitch. Thank you all so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all. If you are catching a podcast, catching this show, or if you, well, let's back it up. If you're catching a replay on YouTube, thank you all so much, or Facebook or whatnot, thank you. But if you are catching the podcast and syndication, man, I really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. If you're listening wherever on your podcast, wherever you catch your podcast, Podbean, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iTunes, whatever. Thank you so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. And it is our hope that you really, truly enjoy this experience, man. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Salute to Pittsburgh, big dog. What's good with you, homie? Man, what was I saying? I am indeed your host, Junior the Truth, man. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth. That's JUNIORTHETRUTH. And that's over all the social media platforms, man, each and every one. But if you're really looking for me, you can catch me over on the Punch Junkie Network, man, the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science. I'm talking about the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science, man. All boxing, no bullshit, man. We over there. www.punchjunkie.network. For all your latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing, you can go over to punchjunkie.com. That's www.punchjunkie.com. And get, all the latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing, man. Extra, read all about it. You feel me? But man, salute to you all, man. I wanted to do a little something different, man, today. K_G_ what's good with you, family? Salute to King Vonnie 86, man. I see you, bro. What's up with you? I wanted to do something just a little bit different today. Old school Winston Lee in the building. I see you. So we gonna definitely get to it, man. We definitely gonna get to it, man. I want to go. I'm gonna do this acapella, man. I want to go back through this, like it felt so good. Act like that felt that little quick. What was that about? A quick little 8 bars. I don't even know how many bars it was. Shade Girl 85. What's up with you, baby? I said, hey, Act. I said, I'm Mr. Ohio-born player made. I'm sharp as razor blades. I'm the truth in the booth. You come to troll, catch this fade. Come on in. Where you been? I call you family. Now we can. You feel the vibe on this ride. Hit subscribe. Tell a friend. Oh, my goodness. I should have been a rapper. I covered the whole gamut. Like I didn't cover the here and now. I didn't cover the whole gamut. You feel me? From the rooter to the tutor, man. I didn't cover the whole gamut. Ack said we need the Jazz Jamboree said we need a 16 though. Nah, like literally, man. You feel me? That's how I came. Well, not came in the game. I was in the game a little bit for a while. And then I put that little, I'm Mr. Ohio born player made. Like, let's be clear, I'm Mr. Ohio born player made. Gregory X, what's good with you, family? I ain't seen you in forever, man. Is you a cop, Jay Reed? You thought I wasn't gonna give it to you? I ain't seen you since Houston, Texas. And you told me, you called me a Kansas City pimp because I had on a powder blue, I had a powder blue suit. You feel me? Tailor made. You feel me? I had a powder blue with the yak brown. I had the yak brown I don't know if I had on a dress boot or not. I think I just had on the yak brown Kenneth Coles. You feel me? But I had went to go see my tailor Joe, and he don't speak no English. Joe had me together. And I had my broom on. I had a chocolate brown broom. Yeah. And Gregory X called me a Mississippi. He said, boy, you was a Kansas City pimp. You feel me? I had on that. Ooh, we were in Houston, Texas for the Charlo versus Brandon Adams fight. That was when they first created the WBC franchise title for Canelo Alvarez. Man, I can't, man. My life, man, is hey, man, my life. And that was really what shook me out of when Gregory X called me a Kansas City pimp. That's really what shook me out of being high, because I hit 503 Lions blunt. Yeah, I'm snitching, bro. I'm on my Nino Brown today. I had hit 503 Lions weed, and man, I was high. I was high. Can you say high? Can you say higher? Like, if I told y'all my experience of that day, man, you wouldn't even, just that moment, you wouldn't even believe me. Jay Good came over I had a suite. Jay Good, Stay Ready Boxing, 503 Line. 503 Line wasn't even allowed to come outside. I had to sweet talk his woman to let him come outside. I wish he was in here, Jab. I had to sweet talk his woman because sis wasn't even finna let him come outside. I'm like, bro, Charlo fight down here. You can't come outside, bro. I sweet talked him. I said, ma'am, please, sis, let him come out. Please. Please, please, please. I sweet talked her, and she let him come out and play in the reindeer game. Salute to my sister, Shawala Ya. You feel me? Yeah, that show you how long ago it was, Jab. He don't 503, don't even smoke no more. He don't even smoke. But so him, Jay Good, and Jay Good, I had all this liquor. I bought a whole bunch of liquor for the suite. Now, mind you, I'm flying. You feel me? So I'm like, you buy like, we gotta drink this shit up. You feel me? We gotta drink this. Let me cut my camera on. We gotta drink this liquor up. Like, we gotta drink this shit up. You feel me? So I done flew in there. I got bottles of liquor. And man, I'm trying not to do too much talking, man, because I don't want to vilify the innocent, or I don't want to name the guilty. It's probably a better way to say it. But I got all this. You said 5:50 p.m. here, but I'll be at my Texas residence June through August. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm sitting here, right, and we in the suite, we kicking it, or whatever the case may be. So then I had rented a pickup truck. So we all piled in the pickup truck, all of us. And one of the let me see, we do boom. I gotta turn this off because we're gonna keep getting dinged. One of the how can I say this? One of the brothers had a lady friend, and the lady friend was there with us. You know what I'm saying? And so we all pile in the truck. You know what I mean? We drive over to the to the venue. We on the way. Now at this time, it's me, 503 was in the truck, Stay Ready in the truck, Jay Good in the truck, the one of the sisters, was in the truck. And so I'm driving, and now I'm man, I'm not encouraging no drinking and driving, Joe Townsend. I'm not. But I'm pulling down, we over there at Minute Maid Park, headed to the venue, to the arena. And all of a sudden, somebody just jumped out the alley. And it's on my soul. He jumped out the alley. And I was like, hey man, that's Top Cats. And they look, And 503 like, yeah, that's Top Cats. I pulled over like, man, come on, cuz we like a mile. You got to park like a mile away from the venue. I'm like, come on, cuz. So he come, Top Cats just jump in the back. He like one stride, he Indian, man, wild ass Indian. He just jump on the back, one swoop. He just vertically jump up into the back of the pickup truck. Big old pickup truck, high off the ground. You feel me? I think it was an F-150. He jump up in the back of the pickup truck. Boom. So then we go, he in the back of the pickup truck, everybody else inside. Then I'm like, I pull over like, nah, cuz you gotta get in here, man. So he get in the front seat with us. So is me, the one of the brothers' ladies' friends, and Top Cats, and then other brothers in the back. So we riding. We get to the venue. I don't even know how we got started on this story. So we pull up there, and I'm like, so this boy 503 Lion jump out fast because he got the itch. He jump out fast. And he trying to salute to Carrie Bay. He said that boy got hops, huh? Yeah, man, wild ass Indian Carrie Bay. Salute to Carrie Bay. 503 Lion get out. He fire up the dope, just off the muscle, just fire out. I said, ooh. So he's smoking it, and it hit. You see, I got a big nose. You understand what I'm talking about? The weed hit my nostrils. I'm just finna tell y'all the truth. The weed hit my nostrils. I said, man, let me hit that, bro. Lion said, oh, you sure, bro? I said, man, let me hit that. Hit the weed. Couple good strong pulls. I'm a wild ass Indian. Throw the weed back to him. I've been drinking though. You feel me? I ain't really, man. So we start walking to the venue. Everybody else cool. Stay ready TV. Like y'all don't understand. Stay ready. His natural element is drunk. When he ain't drunk, he be on the edge. Like when he ain't drunk, he ain't regular, Shawai. You feel me? His natural state is tipsy. I'll say tipsy, not drunk. His natural state is tipsy. You feel me? Man, that boy, he was feeling the way he was feeling. Jay Good, I had bought wine for the sweet because it's always, sisters end up around or whatever the case may be. And I'm saying after the party, after the fight, we probably, go back in case folks fall through, whatever. That's just how these big fights go. So I got wine. Jay Good go over there and Jay Good start drinking the wine. I'm talking about big old Jay Good, big old husky. Y'all done seen the pictures, big old beard, boss, gold dripping. He dripping. You understand what I'm saying? Jay, and if I ain't mistaken, Jay Good had on big old Coogee sweater too, if I ain't mistaken. And Jay Good said, man, I'm about to get on some of this wine. Y'all know how he talk. I'm finna get on this wine. 503 Line to tell you, I'm about to get on this wine. 503 like, man, I'm about to get on some of this liquor. What's up with this liquor? We got light, we got dark, we got bourbon, we got everything, vodka, we got stuff for martinis, whatever. Jay Good said, I'm about to get on this wine. So Jay Good didn't been on the wine. Man, Top Cat, y'all know Top Cats, he always in his zone. You feel me? The sister, she had like a special request for the liquor, so she off the special request liquor she had. You know what I mean? Everybody was feeling good, but I didn't hit this with 503 Line. He's smoking this astronaut reefer. I didn't hit this astronaut. And so we literally walking into the venue, and all of a sudden I was just like, whoa. I was high. You feel me? Like I was upside down, like Crooklyn. High. We walking through getting the search and everything. I'm high. You feel me? Like I'm high. We get all checked. I get complimented from the police officers who was there from Houston. I always, I get a lot of love in Texas. Like Texas love me. I love Texas too. You know what I mean? Every time I go to Texas, I ain't gonna hold you. The ladies, they choose in Texas. They be choosing in Texas. Georgia too, but they really be choosing in Texas. It shit just in me. You feel me? It's just in me. It ain't on me. Shawai. AB, what's good with you, homie? I see you. So man, so we walk in the venue, I'm upside down. I'm like, man, fuck, cause we on the floor, we ringside. You know what I'm saying? Like for that fight, all the brothers down there, everybody was on the floor except Top Cats, because Top like bought his tickets that day. So he was up off the floor. We go in there, and I'm like, my first order of business, I separate from everybody like, hey man, I went to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go shake this shit off, bro. I'm high. So I go to the restroom, and a brother, and I still, if you hearing this, brother, please tell me who you were in Houston in the bathroom. One of the brothers seen me and spoke. He was like, Junior, what's up with it, bro? I'm like, oh man, what's up, bro? You know what I mean? We got to talking and shit. I'm high though. I'm upside down. He talking to me regular. I'm looking at his shoes. I'm high. And he talking to me. We take a picture. I think we took a picture and everything, but I'm throwed off. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm that shit Mystical was talking about. I'm throwed off. I was throwed off. So, brother, if you hear this, please tell me, because like it's parts of my life that are incomplete, and I'm trying to piece it all together, man, before the ancestors come get me. You know what I mean? I would really like to know which one of the brothers was speaking to me and talking to me in the restroom at Houston at the Charlo versus Brandon Adams fight at the Minute Maid Arena. You feel me? When somebody, as soon as we got in there, somebody stopped me in the restaurant, was talking to me, and we took a picture. And then I started like, I was like, all right, so I go trying to find my seats. So I go to my seats. I'm going to my seat. And so we had already had an event at the barbershop. We did a back to school in conjunction with Barbershop Conversations. We did like a back to school event at the barbershop. Kids was able to get their hair cut for free, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we the WBC came by there, you know, all that kind of stuff. So at that point, I'm talking to the WBC. One of the representatives stopped me, and and Mauricio Suleiman stopped me, and they complimented my outfit. They complimented my clothes. I was still high though. I was high. You feel me? Like I was high. I was still upside down. And then we got there, and then we all just kind of congregated at the same time. And then Gregory X was standing there with Black Fight Fan TV. And he said, boy, look at you. You look like a Kansas City pimp. And when he said that, I came out of it like, oh, man. And then I just got on point because everybody was sitting. We was all on the floor, but we was kind of in different sections. And so I just got on point because I was getting ready to go to my seat and sit by myself and, you know, knowing where everybody was and blah, 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 blah. Logistically, where everybody was at. That's kind of how it unfolded. But I was high as hell until that boy said, you look like a Kansas City pimp. And then I woke up like, man, you feel me? Like I came out of it, man. And I ain't and I haven't smoked to this day. I haven't smoked. And then and then that's when I also understood that you youngins, y'all be smoking GMO, man. That's that. Nah, y'all be smoking that GMO weed. I like regular reefer. I'm a Reggie. I am a Reggie connoisseur. You understand what I'm talking about? I don't always smoke, but when I do, I smoke Reggie Bush. Thank you. Y'all leave me alone, man. You feel me? Kerry Bay said, hey, he said, hey, cuz you didn't have a choice anyway. They gonna hotbox us anyway. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. They had Kerry Bay high as hell at the man. I could go on and on and on. KG and what's an and Cadillac Red. Salute to Cadillac Red, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. They got me high in Atlanta. They got me high in Atlanta, but they hotboxed me. They put me in the back seat and then they locked the doors and locked the windows. You feel me? Them dirty motherfuckers. And they had me high as hell. And I was in some club on the west side of Atlanta. I don't even know where we was at. They had me in some spot on the west side of Atlanta. And I'm in there and somebody was plotting on me. And Carlos Jackson walked up to me and said, hey man, watch your left side. You feel me? Like, I'm like, what? Like, you feel me? Them boys hotboxing me. I'm saying all that to say, man, y'all need to get y'all tickets to the LDBC reunion, man, 2025. That's what y'all need to do, man. Y'all need to go ahead on and get your tickets to the LDBC reunion, man. Also, the Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, the family, they're doing a 50-50 draw, a weekly 50-50 draw. You need to get the details of that. Go over there, participate in the 50-50 draw because the proceeds is going to go to the 2025 LDBC reunion in Las Vegas, Nevada, man. Y'all need to get your coins right, but buy your tickets, man. Buy your tickets and plan to be at the event. You understand? Because you ain't ever had an experience like this. You can just ask everybody that went to Atlanta. You can ask everybody that went to Texas, to the first two in Texas. The first two in Texas. You can ask any and everybody, man. So y'all be sure, man, to pop on out. You know what I mean? Be sure to pop on out, man. It's bi-weekly. Bi-weekly, not weekly, bi-weekly. Bi-weekly. But y'all head over to the Supreme Beast Boxing Talks YouTube channel, man. The details are over there. But man, salute to y'all, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. You got absolutely no idea, man. We got to do what we do before I got to get out of here. But before we do that, I got to do what I got to do. So let's get to it.
One, two, I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up daily, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Man, what's up with it though, man? Salute to y'all once again. Man, this is the Punch Junkie News show, man. I think we're going to start doing this once a week where we just head over, man, and go see what's going on over in the world of the Punch Junkie News, man, and let's go see what the hell is going on over yonder. Let's go see what the hell is going on yonder, man. Once again, the salute to the whole entire Punch Junkie family. While we over there, I guess I could walk you all through the Punch Junkie. This is punchjunkie.com, www.punchjunkie.com. For all your latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing, man, y'all can head over here. Y'all thought it was a game. It ain't no game. All the latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing is over there. So you can go head on. Also, you can come over here and let's see, we can go over to, where's the network? I don't know. What the hell is going on? I didn't messed up here. And you can click shop merch and that'll take you over to the merch shop where you can go over and get your merch. Got the Punch Junkie magazine. Y'all be on the lookout for the latest, or excuse me, for the new issue of the Punch Junkie magazine, man. Dropping soon. Also, the apparel merch is over there, as well as the Punch Junkie collectibles is over there, man. Let's go see what the apparel look like. You feel me? Let's go see some of this fresh apparel. Y'all don't act crazy. This been over here. You understand what I'm talking about? Don't act crazy. The apparel has been over here, man. It's been over here. But yeah, you got your sweatshirt, your official hoodie. You got a hoodie for the sisters. You got your raglins. That's the little baseball shirts, and then you got your crew necks over there as well. You know what I mean? So y'all don't act crazy, man. Y'all don't act crazy. But anyway, so that's that. Let me see. Then you can go over and you can join the network, which is indeed the Punch Junkie Network, man. The last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science, man. You can come over here. This is where we chop it up day in and day out, man. Over on the sport of boxing. You know, I know y'all addicted to being over somewhere with the racist and with the people that talk crazy to you, call you monkeys, call you the N-word and all that kind of stuff. So we do have our own platform, ATX 41 Red. What's up with you, family? Salute. We do have our own platform that we own. This is it. I can come over here. You see Shawad there with Bread Man, Big Joe Townsend, Stay Ready over there with Regis. You see MJ's Total Health and Wellness. I need to talk to him, man. I don't think he in here, but his name is MJ's Total Health and Wellness. And bruh, like every time he posts with liquor. Like, bro, how is your name MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment? But you always posting with liquor. And that's a family question. You feel me? Let me get back over here. That's a family question. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, of course, you know, I'm just doing too much. Let's look at Shawai. Oh yeah, Shawai got the Punch Junkie. She got the Punch Junkie mug. Thank you so much for your support, sister. Big Joe Townsend. Man, I was trying to see a picture of Shawai. That's what I was trying to do. I'm just playing Shawai. I'm just playing King. I don't want no problems. But this is everybody, man. This main event Mark in there. That's the guy over there. Trill Will over there with BFTB. You feel me? We got Woke the Truth over in here, man. That's all the family though. But anyway, y'all come over, join the network. Why y'all ain't over there yet? I don't understand. But you know, I'm not judging y'all. I'm just encourage y'all, or just whatever the homie whatever man is over there. I'ma just main biker is over there as well. I'ma just encourage y'all so that y'all know that we actually have our own place to go talk boxing. Steph Brown, what's good with you? God be with you too, bro. So y'all can come over there when y'all get tired of being called monkey and telling y'all to eat bananas and potassium and all that kind of stuff. I was on Twitter earlier today, and then I just said, nah, man, I can't do it. I don't know how y'all do that, man. How do y'all get your boxing content? Or how do you get all that racism with a side of boxing content? Like, y'all get all that racism with a side of boxing. I don't, man. Y'all better than me, man. Y'all better than me. But anyway, once again, the Punch Junkie, it's there for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's there. And then let me see. I think we got the whole catalog. That's the whole catalog of everything that's there. So y'all can go through, man. www.punchjunkie.com. This is the Punch Junkie. This is punchjunkieshop.com. But once again, the Punch Junkie website to get you there. So salute. Let's see. I want to comb through here, man, and see what to talk about. This is totally 100% unscripted, but it's some stuff I want to, let's see what we want to talk about. There was something in particular I wanted to talk about, and I'm drawing a blank as to what it was. We got Elmo Williams versus Patrice Volney. I think that fight is this weekend, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. We got Eubanks Jr. We'll talk about that in a second. Or maybe let's start with my dude. Because I was listening to a whole bunch of rhetoric yesterday. I was listening to a whole slew of rhetoric yesterday. And I wanted to, let me just type it in here. Or you can also search www.punchjunkie.com. Let me see. Is it going to come up? There we go. So Keith Thurman returned to the ring. And for those of y'all, let me see if y'all can see this, man. 704 Joe, what's good with you, homie? You said it is press conference just ended. Okay. I gotta go back and catch the press conference. Maybe. I'm not too. I think what's the name is on the undercard though. What's my dude name? Terror Squad boy. My dude, what's my dude name that just fought Canelo? But Edgar Berlanga is on the undercard, I think, right? Ain't Edgar Berlanga on the undercard? But I don't know, similar to the what you see on the, I don't know for those of y'all who can read the thumbnail though, but Keefe T, he absolutely beat the kangaroo piss out of Brock Jarvis yesterday, man. He beat the kangaroo piss out of Brock Jarvis. The fight ended in what, the third round knockout, man. How do I feel? I wanted to talk about this yesterday, but we were in there, we had a great conversation going with Antoine the last Russell, and I just kind of wanted to let that be. I didn't want to desecrate that interview or desecrate that episode with speaking about Keith One Time Thurman and him returning to the ring against Brock Jarvis. Let me say this. Salute to Keith Thurman for making his way back to the ring after 3 years and potentially putting himself in a position to get more paydays and to put himself in a position to actually make some noise. Now, Supreme Beast, like, I'm not like you laughing and stuff, man. I'm being serious, bro. I'm being serious. 154 right now is wide open, bro. 154 is wide open. I'm not gonna, like, this is all seriousness, bro. Like, this is all, I'm being serious. Like, I'm not even joking. The 154 pound division is wide open. And it is also very competitive. And like we all know, people can be knocked off at 154 just out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's people like Banana J Rosario was the unified champion there. Wasn't he unified? Yeah, he was unified champion there. Julian J. Rock Williams was unified champion there. Like, bro, we not finna act crazy. We not gonna act crazy. You know what I'm saying? And we know Bud is not gonna be there. He's gonna fight Canelo and then probably slide to the side. We got as far as people we've seen around, we got Ortiz Jr. there, Madrimov is there, Fondora is there, Bad News Conwell is there, Tim Zoo is there. One of my favorites, Xander Zayas. Salute to my brother Kano Loco Sports TV. Boachuk is still over there. Murders Alive, or however you say his name, he over there. Like, it's a lot. And then you still got the old school throwbacks, Eric Lubin, Josh Kelly. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, you got a whole lot of work there. And so I refuse to believe that Keith Thurman can't get in there and move around with some of those people. And if he is, or if he's unable to, then it's time to hang him up. But you can't tell me Keith Thurman can't get in there and beat up on Jonas Teliz, however you say his name. You can't. I'll be interested in the Keith Thurman versus Erickson Lubin fight. You know what I mean? Shit. We just seen how Julian J. Rock, man, put Keith Thurman in there with Julian J. Rock. Let him, strategically speaking, you can slide him in there versus Julian J. Rock Williams next. Get them both a payday. You understand what I'm saying? And help, put another notch under the belt of Keith one time. You understand? Like, I ain't no disrespect to J. Rock, but put him in there versus J. Rock. If he beats J. Rock, then you can slide him up and let him rumble with Erickson Lubin. Erickson Lubin is currently the third ranked fighter in the WBA rankings. Put him in there versus Erickson Lubin. You put him in there versus Erickson Lubin, then he'll be in position to challenge for the WBA title, because we know Buzz not finna hold the WBA title now. So he could be in there. He could get in. He could get in that mix, man. Salute to Jack Jamboree. Jack Jamboree said it's nasty work. This is nasty work. Nah, I'm saying, man. Salute to the stepping razor, gorilla of the matriarchs. Kamara says Thurman versus Tony Harrison would be cool. You know what I'm saying? If Tony's gonna fight it at 54, I think it'd be cool. But there's work, man, that Keith can get it at 54. That's all I'm saying. And he can move up the rankings, and before long we can see him in the rankings, because 154 is wide open. Like I told y'all, it's wide open. And he better get in here, though. He better get in here. Now listen to me. Y'all hear me, and y'all hear me good. He better get in there before the youngins really get to where they gonna be. You understand what I'm saying? Shawala, y'all saying Thurman still hollering EJ. That's because clout chasing is a way of life in the modern landscape of boxing. And all these folks do is just run around here and clout chasing. Keith Thurman has recognized that, and Keith Thurman has been capitalizing, or trying to capitalize on he's been trying to capitalize. You know what I mean? Conor Loco said only thing at 154 for Thurman is him getting retired. That's what's going to eventually happen, but not before he get a payday or two, bro. That's all I'm saying. Get in there versus J Rock, get you a payday. Then slide up, fight Erickson Lubin, payday. Then cap out with fighting Xander Zayas for the what is he in, the WBO, for the WBO title. And then go ahead on, man, and up a room. That be your last fight. You feel me? Because right now, man, I got Xander Zayas. Right now, Sebastian Fundora is the actual the champion. Terrence Crawford is the interim. So we know he's not going to be holding that down. So that if they move Xander Zayas in interim, right now Xander Zayas is 1, Charles Conwell is 2. If they fight, and they both 21-0, if they fight each other, man, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Kano. Nah, Kano gonna be on. I'm gonna have to go to Florida when they fight each other. I'm gonna have to go to Florida, and I'm gonna have to hide all the sharp objects in Kano Loco's house. We're gonna have to get all the weapons. You feel me? Oh man. He said, even I don't mention Zayas, laugh out loud. 154 is Conwell over everything. Come on, brother. Shawab just signing off on this foolishness. My brother Supreme B said, none of them young boys messing with one time. Hey man, I'm not finna go that far, bro. Like I done roll with you and got him into that number 3 spot, bro. I done roll with you to the number 3 spot. That's where I get off the boat, man, with Keefy. Because Keith take 3, he fight in 3-year intervals. You feel me? He fighting 3-year intervals. So that's where I get off the boat, bro. But as far as the return, man, it was cool. It was cool to see him run around. Um, I think, like I said in 78's live stream, I think every time Keith get hit, he lose hair, like Don Flamingo from Mike Tyson's Punch Out. But it still was cool to see him move around. It was also cool to see the T-ball slot, man. Wednesday morning, I had a little side of boxing with my coffee. So it was cool. Also gives us something to talk about, so on and so forth. But outside of that, man, I'm not too enthused, man. This is where I get back. This is where I get back in the car with the Jab Jamboree, bro. This is where I get me and Act Reach riding. I get with Act Reach on that, man. I ain't really got no much use for Keefy. You feel me? I think that unfortunately the problem with it once again is Keith is in this stage of clout chasing, and clout chasing is at an all-time high. And then secondly, man, he missed his era. Like, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. He missed his era. Similar to a lot of the PBC fighters, and this is gonna be their stories, but he missed his era. Not fighting Errol Spence, not getting in that mix. He had the opportunity to literally, he really could have been Errol Spence's rival. And that could have led to a fight and a rematch or a trilogy possibly. And he literally could have been that. And for whatever reasons, man, we didn't get that fight, unfortunately. So, and then he didn't get the opportunity, of course, against Terrence Bud Crawford. And all of this stuff is him actually stalling and Keith Thurman making the decisions to move his career the way he moved his career, man. You feel me? Yeah. My brother Cadillac Red said, damn, damn, the company man was using all his PTO before he left PBC. That's what took so long. I believe it. But yeah, he missed his era, man. Keith Thurman missed his era. And that's just really all is to it, man. You know what I mean? And he's trying to rekindle it. And I understand, and I don't want to get all into the personal arsenals, but I know when you start having a family and you're the bread, you're the provider, you know what I mean, and you have tools that you got to use in order to provide. Like, I understand that all too well. And so I just feel like Keith probably, man, he might he might overstirred his grits, man. You know what I mean? So we'll see when he goes in versus the next tier level of competition. We'll see how he looks then. Fighting Zoo, I'm not even gonna lie, even fighting Zoo at this point in Zoo's career is a bit of a stretch because Zoo done been getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? So getting in there wanting to beat up on Zoo, like, we don't know what's going on and like we can't understand. Also, we understand the clout chasing thing all too well. Because you're talking about dudes that you strategically moved around for years. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I have on that, man. I don't want to belabor that point. Honestly, I don't, man. I don't want to belabor that point. You know what I mean? I don't. But what I did want to talk about too, though, I ain't even going, man. Man, I want to get on that. I want to get on that Turkey versus Turkey and Dana White, but I'm not going to. We're gonna save that. Maybe we'll save that for an article. But I want to talk about Chris Eubanks Jr. he was fined $129,000 for smacking Conor Bean with that egg last month in their press conference. And he came out and said that $129,000 was worth every penny. You understand what I'm saying? He was dissatisfied with that Bean obtained a positive test result on PEDs when they were both to fight in October 2022, which is understandable. You know what I mean? Chris Jr. was enraged and felt that Bean was cheating to win, so eggs are on his so egging him is his way of paying him back. You know what I mean? As far as this fight in and of itself, I'm gonna tell you, I don't. I think the fight is cool. Like, as far as the storyline with the sons fighting and their fathers having, had a fight, but they had a fight in the ring, but then they were more rivals in the media, you know what I'm saying? But not necessarily in the ring because they only fought once. But you know, the storylines betwixt the families is kind of like, okay, you know, that's whatever. It is what it is. Um, but I'm not, maybe the entertainment value of this fight is cool, but as far as the impact on the sport, I think I like when the UK have big fights, and I like the fact that this is a big fight for the UK, and the fans are going to get to, you know, get on sides and get on board, and it's a big event for boxing and all of that. That's cool, but I'm not really overly enthused about it, honestly speaking. I think that there are a lot of big fights and that could come out of the UK, and I want to see what's going on with a lot of things that are going on in the UK, like what's going on with Daniel Dubois. Like I want to, you know, what's going on with him. What about Joe Parker? Joe Parker has been mandated to fight Alexander Usyk, I think. Is that right? Usyk's been mandated by the WBO, I think it is, to order to fight Joe Parker. You know what I mean, for the WBO title, heavyweight title. Like, you know, I think that's cool. Like, there's other storylines I'm interested in, more so than this. You know, I'm interested in the Katie Taylor, you know what I'm saying, versus Amanda Serrano 3, I think. Is that right? Is that are they doing the third fight? I think they're doing the third fight on the Jake Paul. Or we're gonna do a third fight on Jake Paul undercard. I think. I'm not, man, I'm all mixed up. But at the end of the day, I think that there's a lot of other stuff that's going on in the UK that could be that can get my attention. You know what I mean? But this is cool. But I'll be honest with you all, man. As far as the character of the two, like I don't like Connor being his ruffian image. Like I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the ruffian image of him. And I don't like Chris Eubank Jr.'s his smugness. And I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, y'all know I'm petty as hell, man. Like I'm petty. And I've had a grudge with Chris Eubank Jr. for a long time, for a very long time. And I'm gonna tell you why, man. I felt like Chris Eubank Jr. was I just think he was like fool's gold, man. And my grudge with him goes back to 2018, and it was a morning, a early morning in 2018. I want to say it might have been like a Tuesday morning or a Wednesday morning. And I was up early and shit watching the fight, and he was fighting George Groves for the IBO World Super Middleweight title, man. And he lost that fight to George Groves. You feel me? And I was pissed off. Like he had one loss previous to that. He had lost to Billy Joe Saunders, and I was wanting him to work his way back to get that Billy Joe Saunders fight back. And he fought George Gross. He had went on a tear since then. He had beat Yildirim, Arthur Abraham, you know, Gary O'Sullivan, like all these dudes that dudes that's limited, but I've been watching him beat them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bet. So I felt like George Groves was another spoke on the wheel on the way to getting a rematch versus Billy Joe Saunders. And he went out there, man, and he lost to Groves, man. And I've been pissed off with him ever since. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I've been pissed off with him ever since. And ever since then, man, it's been touch and go. He lost to Groves, went on a little tear, came back, lost to Liam Smith, then came back, knocked Liam Smith out. And, you know, that's kind of where he is now. Now he's about to fight Conor Benn in April. But I've been having my little problem with Chris Eubanks since then. You feel me? Yeah. So Chris Eubank, like I don't know, man. I don't know. That's it. You know what I mean? So and then Connor being, like I said, I don't like cheaters. I don't like cheaters. So that's a surefire way for me to not really mess with you, to get caught with PEDs. And then let me make this official statement and stance on PEDs, because I gotta slide, man. I gotta go. It's time for me to go pick up my children. But as far as performance enhancing drugs, right? I feel like there should be a lifetime ban for people who test positive for PEDs in the sport of boxing. Any combat sport, but we talking in the sport of boxing. The sport of boxing is already dangerous enough as it is. So people who get caught cheating, it should be a lifetime ban. And I stand on the fact that the punishments for PED use in the sport of boxing is entirely too lenient. Entirely too lenient. It's virtually non-existent. And then when you have sanctioning bodies like the WBC, who can, with a clear conscience and clear faith or clear conscience, increase the level of that a fighter can have of a performance enhancing drug, they can increase the amount that's allowed in their system to accommodate a fighter. Like, it's a cold game. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it should be, I really truly feel like, and this is gonna be controversial, and a lot of y'all not gonna like to hear it or whatever the case may be, but I have and this is me speaking as an athlete. This is me, this is me speaking as a salute to Anthony Latham. He said Eubank came on late in the later rounds against Groves and Billy. Eubank never got over the hump as expected. And I think that's kind of my thing with Eubank, bro. It's like when you gotta, because great fighters have another level. Sean Porter was just talking about it, and he was talking about that with Tank. He was talking about that dog, like that will to win. It's that next level, like it's that next gear that you just, okay, like that motherfucker got another gear, like he got another level. And so I think that's my problem with Eubank, and I think that Eubank is, I think he's fool's gold. You know what I mean? Like, kinda. Well, not fool's gold. I think he's a good domestic fighter, and that's my problem with a lot of dudes. Like, even in the States, I think a lot of dudes are great and good domestic fighters, but they're not world-class talent. And the problem is people are hoisted in the lights as world-class talent, but they're not. They're good domestic dudes. I think Ryan Garcia is a drug cheat. Never mind. But certain fighters are like good domestic dudes. You feel me? But they're not world-class fighters. But anyway, I feel like this is not about to be popular, and a lot of y'all are gonna get mad with me, but it's cool. It is what it is. I feel like there should be no performance enhancing drugs, right? Now, the thing that people get misconstrued is that performance enhancing drugs are performance enhancing drugs are performance enhancing drugs, right? Supplements and shit, that's all performance enhancing drugs. The problem is some of them are illegal. So you have those that are illegal, and then you have some that are not illegal, or they're not illegal yet. And so the thing is, a lot of fighters are able to get on performance enhancing drugs and supplements that are not illegal, but they're still performance enhancing drugs and supplement. And so what you have is you have this constant you have a constant state of unfairness in the sport of boxing. So, like, it would be fair, in my opinion, if fighters came to the table and they said, all right, as far as supplements, this is the list of supplements that we're going to take. This is the list of supplements that we're going to take. And they have the opportunities to take the same supplements or some shit like that. You feel me? But I feel like fighters shouldn't have anything outside of the natural composition of their body they should have nothing but the natural composition of their body. There should be nothing to enhance any performance, nothing to help you train better, nothing to help you retain weight better, nothing to help you lose weight better, nothing to help you to gain muscle better. There should be nothing outside of the natural nutrients that you get from your diet. There should be nothing else in your system, in my opinion. And that goes for snack, that goes for everybody, everybody, anybody that takes supplements, that goes for the shit you get at GNC, that goes for everything. I feel like there should be nothing but the natural ingredients that you get from your nutrition. The power of having a nutritionist, the power of having a strength and conditioning coach, a trainer, world-class trainers, so on and so forth. That is what I feel. I feel that anything outside of that should be illegal in the sport of boxing, because the sport of boxing is entirely too dangerous. It's entirely too dangerous. It's too risky, and we see too much. You have the ability to have your whole life altered, if not ended, in a single moment, in a single fight. So there should not be any performance enhancing drugs, legal or illegal. And that's my stance on that. It should be if you talk about leveling the playing field, it should be a level playing field, and you should have no supplements. You know what I mean? If you want to get a boost, eat more chicken, motherfucker. I don't know, eat more beef. You know what I mean? Eat more kale, or eat more carrots, like eat more spinach like Popeye, motherfucker. Like you should be able to supplement your body through a diet, through dieting and nutrition. But there should be no performance enhancing drugs allowed. You understand what I'm saying? Winston Lee said facts. However, these age fighters are taking all kinds of things and blue pills. Right. They take because this is a drug culture. Like, this is literally a drug culture. I don't even want to talk about that because that'll get they already don't want to monetize the channel and so on and so forth. But yeah, it's we get to talking about a drug culture, man, and it'll be a cold game in here. I gotta go get my children. But at the end of the day, so I don't really mess with drug cheats, and I believe and I understand that Conor being is a drug cheat. And it is what it is. And that's just it. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk said, fact, Junior, the truth. In real life, you can't own a weed card and have a gun license. Boxers have 2 weapons. They don't need to be on anything. Nah, I don't believe so. I don't. I seriously don't, bro. I don't believe they should be on anything. And that, once again, I know we have our favorite fighters, and our favorite fighters work with Snack, and they take different supplements, and they do all of these different things. Fighters take, they have nutritionists, they have people come in, and nah, man, because it's too many, it's too great, the lines are too gray. You understand what I'm saying? The lines are too blurred, because you can have a performance enhancing drug that's illegal, and you can have somebody who can change the composition of this supplement and make it legal, and it just goes undetected. And so it's too much of that shit. So there should not be any supplements in the sport. Only the natural shit that you get from, like my sister Shawala just said, drinking your veggies, eating your meat. You understand what I'm saying? Eating grass-fed beef and not computerol-fed beef. But man, at the end of the day, that's my stance on performance enhancing drugs. Man, I got to slide, y'all. Thank y'all so much, man, for taking the time to tune in. Let me give y'all Joe Townsend said, what if I am getting over a cold, Junior, the truth, and I am taking extra vitamin C? You feel me? You could get extra vitamin C from oranges. Eat a whole lot. Eat what that boy say on Zookeeper, 30 oranges. Eat 30 oranges. 30 oranges. That's my shit. 30 oranges. Yeah, I was at this was back when, this is like when I first seen that. I was at the me and my daughter, we were at a Chinese buffet, I believe it was. And it was a Mexican at a Chinese buffet. And he walked past, and he had a plate of oranges, and he had like a whole bunch. It was just a plate of oranges. Motherfucker had like literally like 15, 20 oranges on his thing that they were sliced open. So he had all these pieces of oranges, and he walked by, and my daughter looked at him, and my daughter looked, and she was like, 30 oranges. I thought we was about to have to fight that motherfucker. 30 oranges. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you. So hey man, at the end of the day, man, eat more oranges, but there should be no elevated levels or nothing. Man, I gotta go. Salute to y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Y'all go over to www.punchjunkie.com, get your news, punchjunkie.com, and the come join the network. The last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science, www.punchjunkie.network. If you feel inclined to support the channel and support the show, you can hit the Cash App. Look, my alarm's going off. That's $, the Punch Junkie, $, the Punch Junkie. But salute to y'all. Thank you so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. Y'all continue. If you haven't done so, go catch yesterday's episode and watch that interview with Antoine the Last Russell. Go check that out, man. Be sure to share that, please. Share that out, and let's get to it, man. But this is Junior Truth signing off. I'm giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice. until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm Ohio born, player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you, just so natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. We make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah, so get in style with the Black, yeah. Grooming company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The Black Gentleman Grooming Company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.